Okay, so this is Stacy and Greg, and we are currently standing near the corn corral at Roca Berry Farm Pumpkin Patch, and we wanted to give you a few tips on how we as blind parents monitor our kids and navigate when we're in a large crowded area that maybe we've never been to before. So to give you a little bit of background, again, we're at Roca Berry Farm near Lincoln, Nebraska, and it's a really large pumpkin patch with, besides the actual pumpkin patch, there's a corn maze, there are pony rides, there are jumping pillows, there's a giant candy land, there's corrals that are filled with kernels of corn that the kids can go in. There are tons of slides and playgrounds. It's really, really big. So Greg, what are some techniques that we have been using today to monitor our kids and to navigate from place to place?
Well, in this environment, as you said, it's a very large pumpkin patch, so it's very much a carnival-like atmosphere with loud screaming kids all over the place, different music going on from station to station, and also random sounds like a cannon over in the distance, the tractor from the hay bale ride, things like that. So those are things that I make note of as I'm walking through the pumpkin patch with the kids. And I also pay attention to when Leo points out, oh, hey, Daddy, the motorcycle races are over there, or Candyland is over in that direction. The hot air bounce pillow is in that direction. Those are little things I make note of, and then I relate those in the direction to where the different sound cues are. Like I said, the cannon or different music going on in the distance. So that way I can make that connection between where different activities are located in relation to the different sounds that are going on all around this carnival-like atmosphere.
You know, another thing I would recommend is before you go, look on the website and see what's available. So we looked on the Roca Berry Farm website and we looked at all the activities that were available, and we thought about some of the ones that we might want to do. Now, if you really want to get into it, and we've done this sometimes, you could always get a reader or somebody to look at the map, the online map with you, and help you get a sense. They could describe the map to you and help you get a sense of where things are in relation to each other. However, if you're not going to like Disney World and it's not that big, you might not need to worry about the map as much. So what we did was we went online, we got a sense of what was here, we talked to Leo about it, we got a sense of what we wanted to do, and then when we came in the door, Leo's first thing that he wanted to do was the giant candy land. So we said, okay, the first thing we're going to do is giant candy land. So we asked the people at the door where it was so we could get started in the right direction. So we started heading in the general direction of the large candy land, and as we were walking to it, Leo would say, oh, there's the bouncy pillow, or there's the playground, or there's the cannon, or there's the maze. And we would do other things along the way to the candy land, or we would make note, like, okay, that's where all the roller racers are. We'll come back and do that after Candyland. So sometimes just pick a destination and head in the general direction, and as you're on your way to it, you'll find other things that you want to do, or you can make note of where they are and do them later. Like Greg said, noting sound cues. There's a giant cannon that people are shooting that you can shoot, and that's a really good sound cue. The tractor, there's karaoke, there's bands, so there's lots of different sound cues that you can use. I think another really big part that I want to emphasize is you don't always have to know exactly where you are and where you're heading. Sometimes it's totally fine to just wing it and be kind of lost and be like, I honestly don't know. Like right now, I have no idea where we are within this pumpkin patch. I do not know where the corn maze is in relation to us. I do not know where the pony rides are in relation to us. But really, who cares? Because when I want to find them, I'll just ask either pumpkin patch workers or other passerby for directions, and they can get me started in the general direction. So you don't always have to know exactly where you are. You can kind of just ask for directions on the way. Would you agree with that? Sometimes you don't need to focus on having perfect orientation. Just have confidence that you can get where you need to go by asking questions and using problem solving.
Absolutely. Everybody in environments like this, they're friendly. There's employees here. There's other people here who are walking around. And it only takes a second to stop and ask and confirm that you're going the right direction and towards the activity that you want to get to.
Okay. All right, well, hopefully these tips have been somewhat helpful. So we want to encourage you to try, share with us some of the tips that you find helpful when navigating spaces like this. And also feel free to ask questions, and we encourage you to maybe step outside of your comfort zone and try taking your family to one of the many carnivals or Oktoberfests or pumpkin patches or harvest fests that are going on this month.